Dear friends, when I am in front of a large number of people with cheerfully looking to hear something, what I can give, I am thinking what thoughts I can share with you. First of all, let me greet the organizers, youth leaders, and distinguished guests participating in this convention, which I hope will provide a bridge for the innovative ideas of the youth with a mature experience experienced for the prosperity of the Pune region. I realize how contributions of the youth in the past has continuously contributed to the world of today, in many fields. When I'm with you, I would like to recall the inspiring advice to the youth by Swami Vivekananda. Swamiji, what he says, quote, how has all the knowledge in the world been gained by the concentration of the power of the mind? Concentration of the power of the mind. The world is ready. The world is ready to give up its secret if you only know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more you concentrate it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point. That is the secret. That is the secret. Friends, when I read last night, I was preparing the talk. Then asking myself, whom I can say exactly the power of the mind people have used. First and foremost came to my mind when Sir C.V. Raman was sailing in the Indian Ocean to the Cambridge University. He visualized how the light, why it's blue sky, what are the phenomena taking place, and he concentrated 3 days in the ship. What is happening there? And he discovered Raman effect, and he got the Nobel Prize. Albert Einstein, when he was 9 years old, he got a campus. His father gave him a campus. Simple campus. He looked at the campus. One needle is there. It always showing north. It always showing the north. Why it shows the north? At 9 years boy, for him is a mystery. It's a mystery. It's something he has not seen, and he want to find out. Went on finding out. So many books by the time he has to read as a young fellow to find out how the campus works, what is the phenomena, earth phenomena, or what is the magnetic pole, what is the significance. And concentrated on science, he discovered E equal to mc square. You know? What is E equal to mc square? That's the energy equation. And that using that equation, you can generate power, electricity. And you can generate bombs also. So all the things possible, one single equation, E equal to mc square. All of the people, they use concentration mind, they get the power. Will you do it? Yes. definitely you can achieve whatever you want. Dear friends, this thought has indeed influenced my conscience. And I would suggest that the education system must develop this faith among our youth, and the youth to practice this faith in all their actions. I would like to assert that no youth today need to fear about the future. How? The ignited mind, all of you repeat, ignited mind of the youth is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth, and under the earth. That's the power you have. That's the power you have. You know, sometimes, today morning, I was addressing NDA, National Defense Academy. About 2,000 cadets were there. One cadet got up. Mr. Kalam, can you please tell me everything we have? Can you tell me one thing we don't have? Would you like to answer that? One thing we don't have. Anybody would like to answer that? So he said, we have materials, we have water, we have minerals, we have many of the resources, human power, 540 million people. What one thing we are missing? What one thing we are missing? Yes?
Peace.
Eh?
Motivation.
Yes, yes. Eh? Leadership. That lady is going to give an answer, yes? Directions. Character. Yes? Eh?
Honesty.
Now you guys okay. What one thing, if all we have this force, this assembled, how many people, sir?
1,200.
1,400 people decide today, confidence, I can do it. Will you repeat? I can do it.
I can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
And India will do it.
India will do it.
That's what. So this is what Swami Vivekananda's whole philosophy of life. You stand on your own leg. Be confident, I can do it. Then we will do it and India will do it. We may have any resource. For example, Japan does not have resource. Okay? But still, they are the knowledge society. So friends, if you have for all these things, now let us look at it. How do we, I don't know, how many of you want to become great political leaders? Can you lift your hand? Political leaders. Political leaders? Oh, very good. I'm very happy. Okay, political leaders. One guy get up, one guy or one girl get up, who want to dream to be a political leader. Get a mic to that guy. Yes, fast. Tell me, as a political leader, what you will do. When you become a political leader. No, it is good. I want young fellows to join. Go fast, you have to run. Or you come here in the front, tell me. Yes. One of you answer. Large number of people offer. One sample, I want to take a sample.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, today India has a large population.
Yes.
We have all the resources. We have very much talent in our country. But all we need today is to coordinate this talent and bring up the talent.
Okay.
So, I would like to bring up the talent and remove the corruption which is there in the grassroots of this country.
Okay, corruption removal. Corruption removal, one agenda. One lady political leader. Lady political leader.
Mic is coming.
Lady political leader.
Mic, you take the mic.
Yes.
So,
Tell me, madam, what will you do?
first thing is to remove corruption.
Corruption.
The second thing is 100% literate.
Ah.
People should be literate, they should be educated, and there should not be a single person who is not educated. As Sir has told us, there should not even be a single person who's not had his food before sleeping. And and I have a vision for my country that is clean India, clean in the sense not only the streets and all, clean by mind, satisfied by mind, and everyone is happy, and there just no fights and nothing. It's just
Very
cool,
good, very
clean India.
good, very good. So, you see the difference. The young people agenda on the Vivekananda's birthday week, removal of corruption. Now, shall we discuss, even though I am going out of agenda, out of my write-up, shall we go out of our
Yes.
how to remove the corruption? These two political leaders, future political leaders. Now, every one of you want to contribute. Okay? Every one of you. I will not leave you today. Every one of you can contribute, remove the corruption. How? I am giving a solution. Okay? Let us see how many of you respond, how many of you don't respond. You know, there was a place, when I was a president, 2004, I was Chunjinagiri, Karnataka. In Karnataka, there was a big mutt, Swamiji mutt was there, Sivakumar Swamiji mutt. And there was 56,000 students below 17, 10 to 17 people were sitting there. And there were the dais, lot of political leaders, ministers, cabinet ministers, and all religious leaders, because that function was to bring the religions together. So all the religious were there. Maulanas were there, reverends were there, Swamijis were there. Okay? And then I addressed black people, 56,000 people, their family another 20,000, mothers and daughters and fathers. So it's all about 8,000 people. When I addressed 40 minutes, one girl got up. She said, Mr. President, I am Bhavani. I am doing 10 plus 1 class. Bioscience I am doing. Can you tell me, Mr. Kalam, can you tell me, as a young person, as a young girl or young boy, what I should do to remove the corruption? What I can contribute? This is a unique question. Everybody curses corruption. This girl says, you tell me what I should contribute, what you should contribute. Youth should contribute. It's a breeze, beautiful breeze, something new way of thinking by the youth. Do you understand? That the question itself you understand is a unique question. Now, how to answer that question? I turn to the religious leaders, they turn to the other side. I turned to my political leaders, cabinet minister, they said, you follow, you answer. They told me. They gave me a message. Now I have to answer. How do I answer? I told Bhavani, do you know what's our population? Divert her. She said 100 crores. That is 1 billion. In 1 billion, each house 5 people. How many houses they live? I asked her. She correctly calculated 200 million houses. Okay? 200 million houses, 5 people, father, mother, 2 daughters, 1 son, or 2 sons, 1 daughter. This is the composition of the family. I asked Bhavani, you are going to answer me. I asked Bhavani, in case, unfortunately, your parents are corrupt, will you go and tell Father, don't do it? Our religion doesn't allow. Our Bhagavad Gita doesn't allow. Our Bible didn't allow. Our Al-Quran doesn't allow. Please don't do that. Will you go and tell your father? There was a pin drop silence. You are saying yes, there was a pin drop silence. Nobody answered me. Suddenly, children, all of them got up. We will do it. If our parents are corrupt, we will go and say, Father, Mother, come out of that. I didn't believe it. Then I turned to the mother's enclosure, mothers and family enclosure. If your daughter or mother comes, a father, daughter or son comes, says you are corrupt, will you hear your daughter's advice, son's advice? This girl now decided she does. So, some hesitation, then they said, Kalam, our daughters, our sons have got one big tool. That tool is affection, love. Mutually we have, parents and the children. So, when our daughter or son comes to us, I am corrupt, I am fully insulted. I have to change. And then they took a vow. From today onwards, we children will be the ambassadors to remove the corruption in 60 million houses. 60 million houses corrupt out of 200 million houses. They took a oath. Now that happened in Chunjanagiri. Pune became intellectual city, isn't it? Yes. Intellectual city? Yes. So, how many of you will have courage to tell your parents, reform them if they are corrupt? How many of you? Fantastic. God bless you. Really, Pune will be freed. Pune will be freed from corruption. Maharashtra will be freed from corruption. India will be freed from corruption. Okay, now let us look at each one of us. Some aim in life we'll have. Some of you engineers, some of you working as engineers, doctors. How many of you want to go to Mars? How many of you want to go to Mars? Mars. Okay. By 2020, astronauts will be going there, Indian astronauts, okay? So I'll meet all of you there. I'll be over 90 at that time. So, but whether you go to Mars, or you want to become a great political leader, or great renowned scientist, technologist, or renowned finance manager. Today we want an honest finance manager also. So whatever area you want to do, finally you have to have 4 qualities. What are the 4 qualities? Number 1, this is what Vivekananda ji used to say. Number 1, you must have an aim in life. Just like my teacher, when I was 10 years old, Siva Subramani Iyer, He taught me how birds fly. The way he taught how birds fly, he inspired me, my teacher inspired me to go for flight science, physics, aeronautical engineering, became a rocket engineer, space technologies. Teacher inspires you. So you must have an aim in life. Number one, aim in life. Number two, it's not sufficient aim in life. You must have a passion and acquire the knowledge. You have to acquire the knowledge. You can acquire the knowledge these days through internet. A great teacher, great human beings like what see Swami Vivekananda ashrams, and then great books. Books have to be your great friends. Nothing else. I have one book, it influenced my life last 50 years. The name of the book, Light from Many Lamps. It's gone torn to number of the pieces. Again I repaired. But the book is so powerful. Each one of you must have a friend in need, like great books. So you have aim, you have acquired the knowledge. Third one is work hard. This is not 8 hours duties. If you have a vision in life, it is not 8 hours. All the time you have to sweat, including in winter you have to sweat. So that means hard work. Fourth and final thing is perseverance. My professor used to say, if you don't do anything, Satish Dhawan used to say, if you don't do anything, no problem. Isn't it? But if you have a great mission, great task in front of you, problems will appear. But problem, you should not allow it to become your captain. You should become the captain of the problem, defeat the problem and succeed. That means, that's called perseverance. So what are to achieve in life, whatever you want, 4 things you must have. Number 1, aim in life. Number 2, acquire the knowledge. Number 3, hard work. Number 4, perseverance. Very good. Now, I want to tell you something which influenced me last few days. You know, a street boy becoming a noble laureate. A street boy becoming a noble laureate. When I read his story, when I read his life, I want to communicate you today about him. His name is Maria Capaci. Had a difficult and challenging childhood. For nearly 4 years, Capaci lived with his mother in a chalet in the Italian Alps. He is an Italian. When the World War II broke out, his mother, along with the other Bohemians, was sent to jail, political prisoner. Anticipating her arrest by the Gestapo, she had sold all her possessions and given the money to friends to help raise her son on the farm. In the farm, he has to grow own wheat, harvest, take it to the miller to be ground. Then the money which his mother left for him ran out. And at the age of 4.5 years, he started sometimes living in the streets, sometimes joining gangs of other homeless children, sometimes living in the orphanages, most of the time hungry. He spent the last year in the city of Rigo, hospitalized for malnutrition, where his mother found him on his 9th birthday after a year of searching. Within the weeks, the Capaci and his mother sailed to America to join his uncle and aunt. There he started his education. First he tried all sorts of sports. He took a lot of interest. Then he started geography. Then he tried physics. For some time he found physics also is not challenging. Then finally he took the subject molecular biology, Molecular biology, he became in the graduate school. On the advice of, he took the molecular biology on the advice of James D. Watson. You know Watson? Double helix. Who advised him that he should, Watson advised Kapachi, he should not be bothered about small things, since such pursuits are likely to produce only small answers. Kapachi's objective was to do gene targeting. His specialty is gene targeting. The experiment started 1980 and by 1984 he completed. Kapachi had clear success. 3 years later he applied the technology to mice. In 1999 he developed the first mice with targeted mutations. The technology created by Dr. Kapachi allows researchers to create specific gene mutation anywhere they choose in the genetic code of mouse than the human being. By manipulating the gene sequences, in this way, researchers are able to mimic human disease condition on animal subjects. What the research of Mario Kapachi means for human health is nothing short of amazing. His work with mice could lead to cures for diseases like cancer and uncurable today. The innovation in genetics, the Mario Kapachi achieved, won him the Nobel Prize in 2007, a year back. Nobel laureate Kapachi life indeed reveals. Kapachi's life reveals what? What does it reveal? All of you repeat with me. When you wish upon a star, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference. Who you are. Makes no difference. Who you are. Understood? Okay. Now friends, I would like to, our local talent I want to tell you. Now let me, a genius, well ahead of time. Failure did not deter him. He failed. Srinivasa Ramanujam, at 10+2 he failed. FA, in those days, okay? FA he failed. But he has become a great mathematician. Number theory, he is an authority in the world. Ramanujan, born and raised in Erode, Tamil Nadu, first encountered formal mathematics at the age of 10. He demonstrated a natural ability at mathematics and was given books on advanced trigonometry by S.L. Loney. He mastered this book by age 13. The whole book he mastered at 13. And even discovered theorems of his own, 13. He demonstrated unusual mathematical skill at school, winning many awards. By the age of 17, Ramanujan was conducting his own mathematical research on Bernoulli numbers and the Euler-Masconi constant. He received a scholarship to study at Government College of Kumbakonam. He failed his non-mathematical coursework and lost his scholarship. Srinivasa Ramanujam lived only for 33 years and did not have a formal higher education or means of living. But his mathematics was understood. Only one person, Professor Hardy of Cambridge University. And he took him there. He came, took the Ramanujam from Madras, Kumbakonam, and to Cambridge. And there proved that he became one of the topmost mathematicians of our time. Professor Hardy says, Professor Hardy rated various geniuses in mathematics on a scale of 100, while most of the mathematicians got a rating of only 30, with a rare exception reaching to 60. Ramanujan got a rating of 100. There cannot be any better tribute to either Ramanujan or to Indian heritage. His works cover vast areas Even now, hundreds of researchers throughout the world, they are doing PhD. So friend, this life I am giving you. One guy, for him, for Kapachi, you have seen, for him, does not matter who he is. He won. Another person, he failed, there's somebody to cheer him up somewhere about his great work. Finally, friends, one lady, she got a Nobel Prize. You know why? I would like to talk about Professor Wangari Maathai, who has a passion for environment and biodiversity. I am glad number of people got prize today for environment and biodiversity, and is contributing to the sustainable development and growth of planet Earth. Wangari Maathai was born in Nairi, Kenya, Africa, in 1940. She was the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a doctorate degree and to become a chair of the Department of Veterinary Anatomy and an associate professor. Wangari Maathai was active in the National Council of Women of Kenya and was its chairman, and she continued, one of her passion is indeed planting trees. She used to say, plant a tree, you are planting an idea. She planted 43 million trees, and for that she got a Nobel Prize. So friends, with this introduction, now I want to convey to you a nation where the rural and urban divide has reduced to a thin line. A nation where there is an equitable distribution and adequate access to the energy and quality water. A nation where agriculture, industry and service sector work together in symphony. A nation where education with value system is not denied to any meritorious candidate because of societal or economic discrimination. A nation which is the best destination for the most talented scholars, scientists and investors. A nation where the best of healthcare is available to all. A nation where the governance is responsive, transparent and corruption free. You all addressed just now. A nation where poverty has been totally eradicated, illiteracy removed, and crimes against women and children are absent, and none in the society feels alienated. A nation that is prosperous, healthy, secure, devoid of terrorism, peaceful and happy, and continues with a sustainable growth path. Finally, a nation that is one of the best places to live in and is proud of its leadership. Now, so far, I said nice things. This is the type of India you, me, all of us want to see. To achieve this distinctive profile of India, we have the mission of transforming India into a developed nation. We have identified 5 areas where India has a core competence for integrated action: agriculture and food processing, education and healthcare, information communication technology, infrastructure like reliable quality power, surface transport, self-reliance in critical technologies. Dear friends, each one of you should carve out on the Vivekananda's birthday, Swami Vivekananda's birthday week, each one of you should carve out one unique area among the 10 distinctive profiles I have given you, where you can make an important contribution for realizing the distinct profile of the nation. Now, you can join a team. Any question you can send my website by email apj@abdulkalam.com. So friends, with this, I will say that thus the nature-nurture philosophy holds good promise. Each one of you can contribute, and also the environmental upgradation. One lady, she got a Nobel Prize because she planted 43 million trees and planted ideas also. A street boy got a Nobel Prize because he aimed star. Does not matter who he is. So friends, thus the nature philosophy holds good even in the genomic era. Genes, what we inherit from our parents, is the basis. A beautiful building is built over it. Be it sports, arts, culture, science, or any unique creation, the environment plays a crucial role in shaping the destiny of the individual, leading to the excellence. It is just the opportunity that makes man or woman. All children, when they are born, are equally poised to become a great scholar or an artist or a scientist or a great sportsman. I am sure Ramakrishna Math will provide you to excel in the area you choose. My best wishes to all the youths assembled here in their mission of working towards the cause of all the citizens. When you are going back from this campus, you ask yourself, what I can give. Each one of you ask, what I can give. You don't need to be a rich fellow to give. Knowledge you can share. A person who can find 5 people who cannot read and write, teach them. You are giving. Plant each one of you 5 trees. 200 million planting 1 billion trees for India. You are planting ideas. You are improving you are giving the clean environment. So friends, you can always give. What can I give? Always you can give. Repeat with me, what can I give? It is going to be my philosophy. What can I give?
What can I give?
Now are you ready to take oath? Oath for youth, okay? Oath for youth. Now ready? I will have a goal and work hard to achieve the goal. I realize small aim is a crime. You saw the advice of Watson to Kapachi. He said, if you think small results will come. Okay? That's how he went to gene targeting. Big aim he had, he got a Nobel Prize. I will always be righteous in the heart, which leads beauty in the character. Beauty in the character brings harmony in the home. Harmony in the home leads to order in the nation. Order in the nation gives peace in the world. Single thing. If you have righteous in the heart, it will lead to beauty in the character, harmony in the home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. But question is, righteousness in the heart, who will give? Who will give righteousness in the heart? Can you guess? There are 2 people, definitely in the spiritual environment, father, mother, spiritual environment. And third one, can you guess third one? You are half correct. Primary school teachers. Next, I will. Difficult job. I will work with integrity and succeed with integrity. How many of you game for this? How many of you are game for this? I will work with integrity, succeed with integrity. Oh, very good. Okay, thank you. I will be a good citizen. A good member of my family. A good member of the society. A good member of the nation. And a good member of the world. I will always try to save or better someone's life. Wherever I am, a thought will always come to my mind. That is, what can I give? I will always protect and enhance the dignity of every human life. I will always remember, let not my winged days be spent in vain. I will always work for clean planet Earth and clean energy. As a youth of my nation, I will work with courage to achieve success in all my tasks and enjoy the success of others. Thank you. God bless you.